Tonight, we meet Helen.
There's lots of things that I'd like to do that I obviously don't do because of my weight, you know, like going and playing games with my son.
In Helen's world, even the simplest tasks have become achingly difficult. She's so big, she can't avoid the stares and taunts of complete strangers.
It doesn't make it any better when you get people that jive past and yell out stuff. They don't seem to think, they don't care.
Helen finds comfort in fast food. The more of it, the better.
Can I get a value dinner box thing?
And she puts on more and more weight.
Yeah, I like takeaway. Takeaway is probably my addiction.
Helen blames her food addiction for the painful memories that have haunted her for nearly 14 years.
In 1997, I had a son. He passed away an hour after birth. They were going to operate and remove him by C-section, but decided against that due to health issues and, you know, for myself, concerns for my well-being.
Now she fears the effect her super size is having on her second son, who's being bullied at school.
Reese was getting poked with sticks, getting called names and having to hear all the, you know, your mum's a fat blah.
Helen's answer is to avoid being seen with her son.
I just tell him that I have to work. It's easier to give him that excuse than to say to him, I'm not going because I don't want you to be teased, because mummy's fat.
But if she keeps eating like she is, Helen knows she may not be alive to watch him grow up.
This is it.
This is it.
This is do or die.
In the next hour,
Reach up.
we'll put Helen through 300 days of incredible physical and mental pain.
She's in a lot of trouble. She's emotionally beaten.
This is the story of a colossal-sized mother who can't stop eating. A woman who is simply too big. 38-year-old Helen Clark lives with her son Reese and her partner Phil.
Do you like one? 2. No, 1.
For Helen, being big runs in the blood. Her sisters had a stomach stapling operation, and as long as she can remember, they were a family of tubby babies who turned into chubby kids and fat teens.
I was aware of my weight as a child more from kids teasing and all that sort of stuff, so it made you aware that you were bigger than the average child.
But it was the devastating loss of her firstborn at just an hour old that's made Helen wonder what she's been doing to herself.
I came out from surgery to have my partner there with my son in his arms, dead.
The baby had a serious chromosomal defect, but Helen believes she was too fat for the doctors to do a proper scan.
I think about now, you know, if I wasn't my size, would I have had to go through all of that? Could something else have been done? Who knows, if I was smaller, could they have picked that up?
How do you feel about yourself? I mean, you know, when you're honest and sit down.
And you just want to give up. But then I look at my son and I can't give up.
Helen's not only eating her way to an early grave, her weight's crippling her relationship with her surviving son.
We'll go to Wet n Wild, which for me will consist of probably just spending some time sitting around.
Reese would love his mum to go on the rides with him, but she's now a safety hazard.
Is the weight restriction because if you're heavier, you could go over?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, they're set by all the weights and restrictions set by the manufacturers, so
Yeah,
they've done all the tests and worked
for gravity and
so
stuff
yeah,
like that.
Helen's become a heartbroken spectator in her son's life.
It hurts that I'm not out there doing it with him. Have fun! For him, this is the memory time. This is things that he'll carry forward for the rest of his life. And if Mum's not doing anything with him, there's not going to be many memories of Mum.
But this loving mother is desperate to change her life for her and her son.
In 10 months, I'm going to be on those rides with him. I'll be racing him up the hill. He'll be able to say, Mum took me on this and Mum took me on that, rather than Uncle David or Phil. It'll be Mum.
Today's the beginning of the rest of Helen's life. And first stop is some tough love from this man.
When I first saw Helen, I thought, my God, she's big. She's going to have a long way to go. Is she strong enough? I hope so, but we'll see. I'm here to save your life and help you get better.
Thank you.
I'm going to weigh you first. Okay, step on for me. Okay, Helen, the scale's only up to 180 kilos, so at the moment, that means you're over 180 kilos. Yep?
Yeah.
Okay, off we get. Okay. Helen was over 180 kilos. In fact, she's 189 kilos. She's a time bomb waiting to happen. To your blood pressure. Let's see how you're going there. 139 over 93. So that's high. Which isn't good. Resting heart rate, 108. So, health-wise, you are in high risk of dying soon. Your heart's under that much load and that much work that you're a time bomb just waiting to go off. If you keep it up, you're not going to be here to see your son get old.
Reese is my future. I'm living for him.
To have someone tell you, you could die soon. You're a time bomb. That makes it emotional.
Over the next 9 months, Lee wants Helen to lose 50 kilos. And that will mean a mental and physical assault that'll push her to the limit.